What is up, guys? So today I'm going to be showing you something cool. It is my Constellar deck. So if we go to Dueling real fast and we go to Deck Constructor, I will show you all my monster spells and traps for this Constellar deck. Now my Constellar deck consists of 42 cards. It's like, I don't know, maybe 12 monsters, no, 20 monsters, and like, yeah. So around 20 monsters, maybe 10 spells, and 10, 12 traps, I don't know. I'll count them right now. So, for this deck, you're gonna need 2 Algide, whatever, I don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah, you're gonna need 2 of these. 3 Cause, just because its effect is so awesome. I mean, I love it for XYZs. So you're gonna need 2 Leonese, whatever you call it. You're gonna need 3 Pollux again for its effect. I use 3 Sharatons. I could take away one and it'll work the same. I don't really use Sharaton's effect that much. I just use it to XYZ with my Alderon, so I can either do my XYZ Constellar Hides or my Leviathan Dragon. So yeah, so that's the only reason I have Sharaton here. I don't really use effect. If I do, I'll only put 1 or 2. So yeah, just to show you guys, I use 1 Cyber Dragon. I use 3 Sombres because its effect, you know, if you read this, its effect is like if it goes to the grave this turn, so you can special summon 1 monster or normal something like that with 1 less tribute. So say if I had Constellar Enchers in my hand, I can just summon him. So yeah, but its effect, the real effect, is all the way at the bottom. You have to read all through it, but it says also this card gains this following effect. This turn you can activate this effect. Normal summon 1 Constellar monster. That's just what I like. You're gonna need 3 Aldrons, or 2 actually, again for the XYZs. I use 2 Cubans just for its effect, because I use them for XYZs because it's level 4, and I use its effect. It gains 500 attack. All my Constellar monsters. I use 1 Antares, again for its effect. And for my spells, now for my spells. So you're going to want to get 2 Constellar Star Charts and just 1 2 XYZ. This is continuous spell, by the way. I don't know if you guys can tell because I'm recording on my sister's small little laptop here. So yeah, so it's a continuous spell, and once per turn, when a Constellar monster is special summoned face up on your side of the field, you can draw 1 card. So that's what I just like, because I almost all the time run out of cards. There's been a few occasions, maybe like 10, where on my first turn I already have an XYZ, because I get like Algide and Cause or Pollux and Cause or Pollux and Cubans or Algide and Cubans. So yeah, I always XYZ for level 4s mostly. I do a lot of XYZ 3s as well. That's like my second most common XYZs. And I really don't do level 5s XYZs or even that level 6. Because for level 6, I would either need 1 Entourage and 2 Cause, I believe. Yeah, because 1 for this, 1 for Cause, and then I need another Cause to add another 1 to Cause so it can be level 6. So yeah, I don't use level 6 that much. So yeah. So onto the next spell card, Constellar Stark Cradle. And you can target 2 Constellar monsters in your graveyard. Add those targets to your hand. You cannot conduct your battle phase this turn. This card is activated. I only use these after I use I detach the XYZ materials, so I can just target those and send them to my hands. And especially if it's Pollux or Algide, I summon 1 and then summon the other one XYZ right away. So this is just a pretty awesome spell card. You need 1 Dark Hole, 1 Heavy Storm, 1 Mind Control. And let me tell you guys about Mind Control. Mind Control is just this awesome card. It always comes out to me when I really need it. The other day I was playing this guy and he had dragons, and he summoned this spell card. I forgot what it was called, but he banished 5 dragons from his graveyard, and he fusion summoned 5-headed dragon. And since it didn't attack that turn, my turn, I got this card from my draw. I activated it since 5-headed dragon was his only one. I switched it to my side of the field. Left his field wide open except for some trap cards and some spells. So for that, I had my Omega, and good luck that I had one XYZ material still on it. I detached it, and the guy had 2200 attack. 2200 life points. So with one attack with my Omega, I automatically won the game right there just attacking it. So this is just a great card. I always love it when I get it in my hand. Oh, sorry for my breathing, guys. When I talk a lot, I get out. I need breath because I have asthma. So yeah. Monster Reborn. I'm gonna need one of these just in case. You're gonna need one reinforcement of the army to get Pollux out, because it's the only warrior type. Unless the guy's kind of dumb and lets you get some beast warriors out. Because I believe there's a beast warrior. Oh yeah, beast warrior is Cause. So yeah. So unless the guy's stupid and lets you get Cause out, then you can use it too. And you're gonna need one mystical space typhoon. That is it for the spells. Now onto the traps. 2 bottomless trap holes. 2 Call of the Haunted. 2 dimensional prison. 2 mirror force, and 2 torrential tributes. Now let me tell you something about dimensional prison. This is just awesome trap. I always use it when I have it because this guy's always stupid in attacks for some reason. And I just love it because it banishes his card, and it's like awesome. It's like another mirror force, but it's not limited to 2. You can have 3. I just use 2 just to keep my deck at that even point where it has enough cards to duel, but less enough cards that I can get all my monsters out and do my XYZs, finish the game pretty early. So yeah, I actually won the game in 2 turns because this guy, I guess he didn't summon monsters. He didn't have monsters. He showed me his hand. He never had monsters. So I XYZ'd first turn, and I XYZ'd second turn, attacked on both of those turns, and I ended up winning it. And the second turn, he had 1200, and I attacked with my Sombre. So yeah. So this is it for the deck. Now on to the extra deck. You can add some side cards in case if you're doing 2 out of 3 matches. I would suggest adding some other Constellars I don't have here, because there's some good Constellars. I just don't really like them that much to use them, and it adds on to my deck, so I don't really use that. But you can look them up. Just search up Constellars, and you have a lot of choices that you can choose. Not that much, but you still have some. So if we search up Constellar, you have all these monsters that I don't use sometimes. So for instance, you have right here Constellar Sayat. Its effect is if your opponent controls no monsters and you control no monsters, you can special summon this card. Once per turn, you can target one Constellar monster that you control in your graveyard. That you control or in your graveyard. This card level becomes the current level of that monster. This card cannot be used as an XYZ material for an XYZ. So yeah, that's kind of a down point, but yeah, you get what I mean. It has good enough defense. So yeah, Sayat is a good example. It's not really that good, but you know, Rizalhagu, I guess that's how you say it. Rescha, and you have these 2 right here. This one. I guess Virgo is a good enough one. You can special summon one level 5 Constellar monster from your hand in face-up defense position. You know, say if you have this one, and you just, you know, sacrifice Sombre or something, you put Virgil, and then you have this one in your hand, you can SS this one. And its effect still works with SS, so yeah, you can add one Constellar monster from your deck to your hand. So there's some Constellar monsters that I don't have, but you guys could add to your deck. Again, this is just because I like to keep my deck with a minimum amount of cards that I can. So yeah, onto the extra. I only use XYZ. I do not use any Synchro. I do not use any Fusion, because my Constellar is straight up XYZ. That's it. I use 3 hides, just like say I have my Alderon, It lets me SS1 level 3, so if I have Shantan on my hand, I always use it. I use its effect, special summon it, right, and I get XYZ, and I either do high adds or my Leviathan Dragon. I usually do Leviathan Dragon, but when he has a face-up defense position monster, and I only have like pull extra, all that, I always use its effect. Since this one's only 1900, he could have a 2000 defense position monster, and I do not want to attack and risk that. So I use his effect. It doesn't harm anyone by detaching one XYZ material, so I detach one, and it turns all his cards into face-up defense position. Also, if he has a powerful, he just summoned like maybe, so my Omega and my Pleiades, they're both 2400. Say summons a 2500 monster, right? And I have hides, I can use its effect, turn it to defense position, and then it goes to 2000 or something. Then I can destroy that monster. So it's a pretty good effect. I use 3 Omegas just because the effect is just awesome. I can detach one XYZ material. All Constellar monsters you currently control are unaffected by spells traps this turn. So yeah, so when I see them have like 3 or 4 in their ST zone, I always XYZ this one. Mostly I always choose depending on what monsters he has. Say he has a 3000 monster, I'm not gonna SS Omega, I'll rather XYZ Pleiades. So yeah, but its effect is just enormous that I have to have 3 of these. Also for Pleiades, I could use one less, but yeah. So its effect is 2 level 4 Constellar monsters. During the damage step of either player's turn, when a Constellar monster you control is attacking or being attacked, you can detach one XYZ material from this card. That monster gains 1000 attack until the end of phase. So say I have, Sombraze out, and this guy, he normal summons 1800, right? He can't attack my Omega, but he could, he's seen me XYZ, so he knows that its effect can get another one out. So he tries to destroy it, right? I use this effect, and my Sombraze gets 1000 extra attack, so this is just awesome, right? And for my last cards, I have 3 Pleiades. I have 3 Praecipes. Sorry, I was pronouncing that wrong. I thought I was talking about this, and no, sorry, Praecipes. Alright. I use 1 Pleiades, 2 level 5 light monsters. Once returned during each player's turn, you can detach one XYZ material from this card to target one card on the field. Return that target to the hand. So this is just great when they have a powerful monster or when they summon a trap. Just one trap. Use it, take it back. I just attack. Good as good. So yeah. And I use 1 Leviathan Dragon. Of course, its effect. You can detach one XYZ material from this card. This card gives 500 attack. If this card has no XYZ materials, it cannot attack your opponent directly. So you only use it once regularly, 2500, right? And attack like that, because you don't want to risk destroying this card or not having any that you can attack directly, right? So yeah, this is it for the video, guys, for my Constellar decks. I hope you guys like it. Again, you guys can modify it to whatever you guys would like. This is just how I have it. I've actually won some good matches in a row with this, so hope you guys do too. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.